the person has built up, the person on bottom has built up to their knees, right? So let me see, Raghu, let me use you, right? So here, okay, half guard, okay, right? So from here, see, from here, in the half guard, the bottom player has gotten an underhook, right? When I have the underhook, I'm able to rotate a little bit. Raghu is less able to keep chest to chest position. I'm going to build up to my elbow, and I'm going to build up to both knees here. See? Right? So now both the top player and the bottom player are on both knees, correct? Okay? And I have the underhook. Okay? This, much like the half guard, is quite a 50-50 position. Okay? What do you call it? Both players will have defensive and offensive priorities, right? So this is where we're going to start our first game, okay? So bottom player has the underhook, top player will, all right, you see where Raghu's hand is now? Right, if Raghu's hand is here, what is stopping me from getting to his back straight away? Sorry? Is his hand blocking me though? Is it actually blocking me?
Not really.
Right, Raghu, try and stop me. Yeah, right? There's no physical barrier right now, right? So what Raghu should be doing is that he should be taking a whizzer on my underhook. So a whizzer means that he's going to throw his hand right here, right? No, around behind and here, exactly like this. Alpha, can you see? Come over and see. Right? See, now if I try and go behind, there's an actual physical barrier, which is his forearm, stopping me from going behind. Correct? Okay, so this is where we are going to start. Okay, from here, the job of both players is very simple. We are just going to try and get on top and get chest to chest position. So from here, if I'm the bottom player, I'm looking to get on top, get chest to chest. If he's the top player, right, Raghu's job, okay, his win condition is if he, again, manages to put me back down, somehow, okay, get chest to chest position here. Okay, we are going to switch every time. Actually, hang on, are we going to do that? Right, about what allows us to win and what causes us to lose. Right, from either position. Let's think about it. Raghu, what do you think? Actually, no, hang on, Raghu, you catch your breath first. Alpha, what do you think?
Always being on the top.
Yes, but how do you stay on top? You're not, you don't, okay, all right. Let's see. If we are, Adi, what do you think?
I think as the bottom player, once you try and fight and when you're both on your knees, it's a bit harder for me if I lock my legs with his legs, because then I'll be kneeling but I won't be straight, so it's quite easy for him to just push me down.
Yes, right? Right, yes. This is a great idea, right? Okay, so when you lock your legs, what happens to your legs?
They're just straight.
Yeah, they're just straight, right? Yeah, you're not able to base out, correct? Right? So, right, if we are both pushing each other, right, what's something that's going to prevent the other person from pushing us over?
You can use the other free leg to lock it. The leg which is not locked.
Okay, show me. Yeah, Alpha. Let's, yeah. Okay, so from here. Okay, good.
I can use this leg
To prop up.
resist the push.
Yes. Okay. Great. What have you done? You could, but what has Raghu done here? By bringing his leg up. He's widened his base. Exactly. Right. So when we're here, right, our first priority is going to make sure that our base is not compromised. Right. If our base is compromised, very easy for us to get bowled over. Correct? Okay. Now we think about it from the other side. Right? If that's what we want to do, is stop being taken over, what do we need to do to take the other person over? If they want to base, what do we need to do? Or if they want to widen their base, what do we need to do?
We can get closer to them.
Exactly, we narrow their base, correct? So from here, right, for example, Alpha, come here, right? Okay, here, get into the 4-point position. Like the kneeling position.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, kneeling position here, here, see? Right, so from here, okay, Alpha, get a wizard in. Okay, right, here. If I just push Alpha, right, if he wants to not be pushed over, what's he gonna do? Widen his base of support, right? So you might widen this away, correct? If I want to make sure that he goes over, what am I going to do?
Close.
Right, I might stop him, right? Even before this comes in, right? Let's say he goes back to the kneeling. Maybe I stop him here, you see? Right, if he posts his hand, maybe I knock the hand out, correct? Okay, and what's the most important thing here to start getting on top of him? What do I want on the floor first?
Shoulder.
Shoulder is great. What's going to be most accessible to me probably is the hip. You see? So from here, let's come back, go back. Here, right? Get a wizard. Here, see? That's why if I block here, right, I drive his hip down to the floor, right? It's very hard now for him to try and recover back up, right? And get his knees, get his legs back into the equation, correct? From here, I can start to move up, right? If I wanted, it's true, I can, let's go back to squatting, right? I could control the shoulders first and force the shoulders down, right? But what's probably going to be most accessible to me is the hips, okay? All right, we're going to play one more from dogfight, or rather, no, we are going to play from underhook half guard, and we're going to get to the dogfight. Okay, so now let's see, Alpha. Okay, so from here, underhook half guard. Right, we're going to start in underhook half guard here, like this. Okay. Now the bottom player's job is to get both knees to the floor in the dogfight. Right, so from here, I win if I can get up to here. See, if I can get anything more than that, as a bonus. But I need to get to the underhook half guard. I need to get to the dogfight. Okay, top player's continuous goal is just to keep both of my shoulders pinned to the mat in any way. Okay, all right. Any questions? No. All right. Then we're going to do switch every win again. Okay, let's go. What difficulties did we experience, right, as the bottom player?
Trying to get to the dogfight position.
Right.
With the legs locked, because you kind of wanna like what I feel is like if I wanted to get there, I have to let go of the leg a little bit.
Yes.
Or in a smart way, but
Yes.
I couldn't find that.
Okay. No, this is a great observation, right? In order to get to the dogfight, we will have to let go of the leg. We can't hold on to the lock forever, right? So you're going to have to find a way to balance it. Okay. One tip I can offer y'all, Alpha, come here. Okay, from here, right? Half guard. Here, okay. Is that as I'm coming up to dogfight, what I want to do is that I want to hook here like this. You see, right? Because here, this is normally what is holding the person down, correct? Right? But if I just let go of this, it's very easy for them to pass over my leg, right? So pass your leg over, just pass your leg over it, right? Okay, so let's go back, right? But once we take this off, if we replace it with this, see, now I've turned his leg this way. It's a lot more difficult for him to try and move his leg out, right? If he's not careful, he might put pressure on his own knee, okay? So I pull this back first. Now I come up, right? I can start to, stay up, Alpha, stay up. Right, I can start to come to this position here. See? Okay. All right. I was going to go over Americana locks today, but I think we're going to switch tact a little bit. Right, we're going to continue with half guard because I think it's a much more I think it's an important position, and I think we will benefit from having a little bit more time here. Okay, so we are going to now go over the different types of half guard and why you might want to use one over the other. Okay, so Raghu, can I use you? Okay, right. The first one that most people are going to be familiar with, right, is just your traditional half guard. So from here, forward, right, I have locked my legs above my partner's knee here. Okay, this one traditionally, right, we you can either cross the outside leg over to the inside, or you can cross the inside leg over to the outside, right? Either one will work. But if you cross the outside over to the inside, what you can do then is that you can lock a secondary lock here on the foot, right? So you see how Raghu slid down, right, when I pulled this lock, right? This control here is particularly good for stopping our opponent from advancing up the body, right, and controlling here. Okay, so if I want to stop Raghu from advancing and pulling his leg out, right, and I just want to really keep him here still first, I might hold on to his leg here like this. See? Right, from here, right, as he's trying to pass, as he's trying to free his leg, right, I can dig for my underhook. No, stay up. Right? I can dig for my underhook as he's trying to come up. No, you just try and stay up. Yeah, you just try and stay up, right, and try and put me back down. See? I can come back up to the dog fight. Okay? Alright. Okay, so that's the first one. Okay. Let's see. Okay, from here. Second one, right? Different butterfly guards generally will be good at either controlling the person, right? Controlling the space, or elevating. So from here, right, different one will be a butterfly guard, butterfly half. So here, right, no, you say same thing, right? Down, you are still trying to get chest to chest. Here, see? So this connection here, right? I have one connection with the inside leg here. I have a connection with the outside leg with a butterfly hook here. Okay, you can see there's not as many connections as the more traditional one, right? But what we can do with the butterfly guard is that we can use it to create space. This guard is much better at managing space than the other guard, right? So from here I can push up and I can create space at his leg and come around for leg locks. Okay? Alright. Okay. Even if I don't use a leg lock from here, right? Here, okay, I can just look to elevate Raghu here. As soon as I elevate him, right, I create, in order for him to not fall over, what's he gonna do? What's he gonna do?
Like extend his legs.
Yes, exactly, right? He's gonna extend he might extend this as well, right? Out, right? And once he's here, what does he do? He leaves this wide open. So now I can pull my leg out, and guess what I have? I've improved my position from half guard to full guard. Okay? Right? So these are the two, we'll cover these two for today. Alright? Let's go with, so now we're gonna play from the traditional half guard, right? Here, like this. So you'll start here, okay? We'll say you cross the outside leg in and then hook here, like this. Okay? Bottom player's continuous goal is just to hold on to the leg. Okay? You can take any upper body configuration you want that will allow you to hold on to the leg better, but you're only allowed to stay here. You're not allowed to sweep or submit. Okay? Top player, right? Your job is to free your leg any way that you can. Okay? Alright, let's go. So what did we learn from that round about how to use butterfly guard?
Create space.
Okay, so talk to me about that. Like, how did you create space when you were on the bottom?
Lifting is an option.
With which limbs?
Butterfly.
With the butterfly hook? Okay, nice.
there is an underhook on the top player, it was pretty easy to roll.
To roll them, yes. Yeah, that's definitely something that the top player has to be aware of, right? Okay. Okay, good. Adi, what do you think? Anything?
I think as a top player, you have to like make his upper body stay down. If he has that space, he also has the leverage to push you around, and it's like quite hard.
Yeah. Yep. Absolutely. Right. If you allow the bottom player, right, basically underneath your center of gravity, right, especially with their and with the upper body position, okay, it's very easy for them to move you left and right, or to just push you off. Okay. Any last questions before we go?
So the opponent who's lying down,
Yes.
sideways is always strong point. You can go sideways and rest a bit.
Yes. Yeah. Absolutely. That's what in general, is there ever a time? Not really. Like, most times you're going to be better off on your side for sure. Yeah. Yes. Okay. Anything else? No? All right. Awesome. Then that's it for today, and I will see you all on Friday. Okay. Thanks, guys.